100% what turns you from a good player into a top player. I mean, another thing he's been doing is he's been finally coming to our locals. Oh my god, he rematched. He's using Brainiac.
So he also has a lot of characters, does basics. He has, what, Dark Side, Brainiac, Starfire, and Adam.
Yeah. So I've actually never seen his Brainiac. I've seen all the others, never Brainiac. This is a really interesting choice.
Yeah, very interesting choice considering the other characters that he plays
yeah.
to use against the Flash here. Maybe it's just a personal thing. We'll have to see because Station right now looks like an unstoppable mix machine.
He is. He is definitely the biggest dark horse for me that has shown up this entire tournament. Oh, nice punish on the little bit too high up dive kick. just gets out of there. Let's just get out of there. Nice charges. He can't block in that point. Meter room back three right there, I think would have worked though.
What a pickup by Basics there. On the punish as well as,
that was a conversion. Wow, that was not looking good for Basics, but he turned it all around. He is super ready with all these conversions.
Brainiac hitting like a grown man in this game and looking for the air escape. We see, what's really cool is the mind games we're seeing, but I love that they're guessing wrong.
Yeah.
So the guessing's always gonna be there when someone has 2 bars with these launchers because you just don't know.
It's one of the most, it's one of the furthest advancements in the meta since IPS Season 1, I would say. All right, he's gonna start setting up trait. That's gonna be a full conversion off that. I think that may have actually scaled a little bit more.
Protect this world with my life. A truly wasted effort.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure if you could have picked up the combo if you'd have done the shoulder charge.
Yeah.
If you'd have picked it up afterwards because that kind of added to the gravity of the situation.
Right.
With that drone coming in. Either way, the man's executions look pretty crisp.
It is. He's still, I mean, at least that was the optimal that he could have gotten. And then, he just punished what? He just punished with back forward 2 with instant air dive kick. Are you freaking kidding me?
That was actually insane to input that. He crouched, saw a high whiff over his face, and he says, I'm gonna punish this with an instant dive kick. Which is scary because you can go kind of up into the active frames of that could still be lingering around.
And again, it's not like his dive kick's like down in a button. He had to instantly jump into into down back, whatever.
That was instant right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. And I guess speaking of great reads.
Getting that man out of the sky. For Brainiacs do love to be airborne. Utilizing one of the only characters in this game that can extend their down 1 range by changing the input from down to down forward, and that thing reaches so far.
Oh, it does, and that's what makes it so scary. It also kind of mirrors the timing of instant air dive kick to be a little bit closer, as opposed to his normal down 1, which is a little bit faster.
I mean, that's the Brainiac 50-50.
Yep.
Down 1, instant dive kick.
And it's working. Oh my gosh, such good trait usage. Wow, he broke it, didn't get the full conversion. He thought that it wasn't gonna work.
Oh, this is all we're gonna have for Basics. Every button this man is pressing. Being so oppressive, and this is where Brainiac wants to be. When he's just outside of down 1 range in the corner, that's that sweet spot where every single normal he has is gonna outrange yours.
Yep, he can stand 3, he can forward 3, he can instant dive kick, he can down forward 1, everything he wants to do.
Oh, that's the worst input error you can get.
But he didn't get punished.
Player.
He's okay, he didn't get punished. Still got hit afterwards though.
I think Station sat there going, what's happening right now?
Yeah, like, it was the first thing he did in the game, round 2, so I think it actually did confuse him. It confused me. Oh, he uses a bomb trait.
Uh-oh, flash in the corner, no!
Oh no, he still got the corner position, he's okay.
The drop put him back in the corner. That is actually a good drop right there by Station. That's the worst thing you can say, that was a good drop. Oh, wait a minute! Station, 1 hit to the corner, completely turning everything around. We're at 1-1.
That was definitely the best drop we've seen all weekend.
Best drop of the weekend right there for sure. Later on, I'm gonna talk to him and say, you know what, bro, that was such a good drop.
Yep.
And he's probably gonna be mad at me for saying that.
If he wins this game 3-2, we can say that the drop won him the top 8 spot.
Most unconventional fighting game theory that's ever been out there. Dropping your combo equals success. Out the meaning knockdown. And you know what, I'm really curious, if we saw Station beat out that wake up 1 time from Basics early on, but you know, if you have the timings down on Brainiac's wake up, the man can't wake up. The knockdown, especially a character like Flash, you can bully this man on the ground.
Yeah, definitely. His wake-ups are not true. Oh my gosh.
That's that sneaky range where he has so many tools to outspace you, and Flash, who's got those T-Rex limbs, can't really do anything about it. But the big damage, what a pickup by Station, and we're going coast to coast there on the stage.
And the perfect bait, perfect bait, taking out a full life bar so quickly.
Told you I was fast.
And now Station's kind of threatening the corner there. Again, going back to back in the down two, which we saw out of King Gambler earlier today. Down twos against that setup have been so effective, low profiling, the drone coming in, and getting the anti-airs, because in those situations, a lot of people hold that pressure, and Brainiac gets in for free.
Especially Flash down two, one of the lowest profiling down twos in the entire game. Oh my gosh, good conversion, just kidding.
Drop. JK LOL, Station's gonna put this man in the corner now, and what's gonna be for breakfast? And he breaks the armor! That was so many hits in such a little span of time.
There's no clash available. One more mix-up could be it. Oh, he just whipped the jab over his head. Oh gosh, instant reversal dive kick.
Oh no.
Oh, he's a chip life. There's clash available, but what are you gonna do with it? Oh, nothing.
And there's almost nothing in this game that's gonna beat that dive kick in the air once it's active.
Honestly,
he went for it though.
It was scary because if anybody in the entire game has the angle to do that, it's Flash's freaking whirlwind arm.
Yes.
And that could have been an option right there as soon as he ducked it. That would have been a great choice, but...
Oh my goodness. But yeah, talk about air priority, Brainiac's dive kick wins.
Yes.
I think 99% out of anything in the air.
Yeah, I don't think almost any actual normal has beaten it. Even the amazing ones like Flash Jump 1 or Superman Jump 1. But here we go. Basics in the corner.
Ooh. So against dive kick, your only real answer is to get it before it starts up. That's about your only answer. And its startup is pretty darn quick.
It is. Oh, look at that. He tried to anti-air with the... Okay, what's the move called? What the whirlwind arm's called?
We're calling it up Tornado, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, the Tornado. Tried to anti-air it, and it didn't work because the drone was out, and now Basics is on match point. Oh, good clash. He needed to right there.
My strategy eludes you.
My strategy eludes you. Let's see if he can elude for another 65% is my guess here.
Oh, no, that was supposed to be an instant dive kick, but because he did it too quick, his execution was too good, Chef. He got the other move that I don't know what it's called, but I just call it the
inflatable tube arm man. Yes, something like that. Oh, jabs him on his wake up, doesn't get the conversion, and reverse instant dive kick. Is he gonna switch? No, he doesn't get the corner switch. That's very tough to do.
Wow, meaty down one by Basics there at Station with the whip punish after the delayed wake up.
Wow.
That's not easy to do.
It's not. All right, is he gonna get life back? A little bit of life left, or life back for Basics. He's still holding on to 2 bars as a threat.
Oh,
this is gonna be a conversion. No more clash available for either player.
Oh, what a delayed wake up again by Basics, not watching his toes. Oh, he's gonna break it again. No!
Oh no, he didn't do the right conversion.
He beat the wake up. Station is 1 hit away from success with game number 5. Basics, does he have one open up enough to jump 3? Not enough damage, and the lightning kick, we're gonna go to another game number 5.
I can't even be surprised anymore, man. Oh my gosh. And
I'm having a heart attack.
Me too.
And I think everyone here is having a heart attack.
Is so smart. I gotta say, man, Station is one of the smartest players that I've seen today. He's actually closed out a lot of games with raw lightning kick, which is so smart. You never see that, but it's getting that perfect range and amount of chip that he needs. But here we go, game 5.
Oh, and you know what? Station getting punished brutally right there for missing a punish on the background bounce.
Oh yeah, don't miss your punishes. Nice! That actually jumped the instant air dive kick.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Basics actually could have comboed off that anti-air. Oh
no, he was too fast! Too fast for his own good. It went over his head, and now this is looking so good for Basics. All he needs is chip here.
Oh, look at that range on the forward 2, down 1. What a whip punish, this man just swung.
Oh, and we were just talking about how Flash is never, ever out of it. That's definitely going to hurt him a lot, but he's in a good spot. Even though he's in the corner, he's at background bounce range.
I mean, he's got the trait 1 hit, and this could be the rest of the health bar.
It could
on
be.
Basics. Oh, no.
We were just talking about that interaction. Jump 1 to dive kick. Dive kick's going to win.
Yeah, falling for the same trick twice there. Basics trying to stagger with the down 1 and the down 1-2. They're not opening up. Basics with that attempt, and another down 1 Station right now is going to be looking out for these lows, and then instant overhead dive kick's going to come. That's the mix-up of Brainiac.
That's the mix, and he's just outside of that range where a lot of the wake-ups are going to work for Flash.
Drones coming in from downtown, and that extended down 1 once again working at the range where he's been doing the dive kicks. That's a hard knockdown off the tentacle strike.
Oh, he still took the damage though, and at this point he can barely spare any of it. All right, he's going to background bounce here. No, he's just going for the mix-up. Stops the wake-up. Can he get the last life bar? No!
No, it's trying to shake through the gargoyle, but not working out for him.
With that down 3.
If there's one thing I can say about Nubcakes, and I'm just coming to this realization, is that it reminds me of Samij, where he uses one character, and instead of looking for an answer, wow, what an instant jump
Instant one.
That was so nubcakes to do, by the way. But what I'm getting at is that he doesn't look for answers in another character. He looks for answers with his character in every situation, in every single matchup, and you have to respect that work that has to be put in to be able to use Batman in every single matchup and at the highest possible level like Nubcakes does. And you can see the work being put in. We saw earlier, he's one of the only people in this entire scene to punish EX Molten Trap on block with an instant jump normal into full combo. Little things like that you're gonna see out of Nubcakes that make him one of the best, if not the best Batmans in the world.
Instant jump, yeah, that was absolutely insane. A very outside-of-the-box approach to punishing something that was definitely punishable there. But hold on, Basics off to a great start here, technically taking that first round, taking that first health
here we
bar.
go.
And this is free damage here for Basics. Hitting Nubcakes there with the overhead. Nubcakes trying to slide out of the corner here. And I think Nubcakes doing a great job of maintaining the trade and punishing correctly here, as we're just seeing now, waiting it out and just looking for the opportunity. I think Basics needs to be a little less stingy with that character power time.
And 4-2-3 from Batman becoming a launcher in the corner. And no hit twice by Nubcakes, not committing there. Getting him burned, but he's getting the damage. And what a reaction, that teleport.
I'll take you down to Micro Town.
Don't bet on it.
That takes some stones to do right there, Arma. He had 3 bars of meter. That could have easily hit him.
Could have. No problem. Ducking under all those batarangs. Those batarangs do hit as high, so Basics just kind of waiting it out. And what a perfectly timed meter-burn gunshot.
Better, but not good enough.
I can't let Dr. Palmer down.
I can't tell you exactly why, but that straight ray gun shot, that is a high from Adam. It hit so many people because your natural instinct is to walk forward towards Adam, and it catches so many people off guard.
Yeah, not only that, but especially against a lot of projectiles, Adam is willing to take that trade. So if he times it with your projectile, that's going to be a trade that's going to lead into a full combo.
And the character builds so much meter, does Adam. And what a game one we've got here. This has been the definition of back and forth. Basics reversing the sides too. That was so smart, but unfortunately, the last hit Nubcakes with the clutch block on the trade.
Back 2-3 and activating the character power, the mechanical bat. He's got one more to go. There it is.
Ooh!
And what an anti-air, what an answer by Nubcakes. Great meterless damage here. This is Basics' last stand here. Can he do it? Nubcakes trying to get out of there. Okay, he's safe, needs to wait for the character power, but one mechanical bat is trying to win this for Nubcakes. Not enough damage.
No damage, 61 off of the conversion. Mechanical bat, and what a clutch block. Nubcakes is gonna take a #1. That was so drawn out. Such a lengthy fight. They were throwing jabs to each other the whole time. There were no haymakers in game 1 yet.
Nothing.
Adam.
And again, Nubcakes' patience has been doing so much for him today. A very calculated, well-composed, patient player. That is Nubcakes.
Batman. Fighters
Willing to take the mix-up,
Arkham Asylum.
willing to wait for his opportunity, not too antsy about creating the opportunity. So we'll just sit back a little bit against Adam, let his mechanical bat do the work. If it hits, great. Here's my chance to combo. If it doesn't, I'll keep blocking. I'll keep waiting.
And you know what I've been amazed with this entire match is how composed both these gentlemen are and the pace that they're playing at. Very patient play by both of them. They're both looking for their opportunities. And for two guys that are coming from, relative online success, to see them playing at this level offline, it's incredible to watch. I'm loving the back and forth. These guys are both playing outstanding. And it's Nubcakes with the early lead. The veteran in this instance. Can Basics come back? And they're looking fantastic so far. Looks like the pressure hasn't gotten to him yet.
No, definitely has not. Basics willing to take this, and right now, I mean, the first game he started off great, just like this one, but Nubcakes ready to turn it around, and that's exactly what he did in the first game. So Basics needs to keep his composure. Oh, backdashing is not keeping your composure. That's you looking for the invincible way to get away from your opponent's pressure, and Nubcakes all over it.
Yeah, what a read by Nubcakes, and I don't know what he was thinking. He does
Put it away.
There's no downside to doing that meter from 4-3, but Basics not want to deal with the plus frames, which is why he went for the backdash. If you guys want to understand at home.
Exactly. Didn't want Nubcakes to have the advantage, so he decided to just do the evasive maneuver. Oh, no whip punish there. He just stared at him. I don't know why, but it's okay. It's free damage. He's only got a little bit of a pixel. That was so smart. That was so smart by Basics, canceling out of there, knowing he was going to air escape.
Pass this hero test.
And air escaping the last hit is the only way and not a lot of people know that, to punish the trait combo in the corner. If you air skip the last one, they whiff and they recover, and then you punish.
But it was such an advanced mind game that Basics knew that's what he was going to do, and so he canceled out of his trait early and was able to recover before Batman the parry!
Oh my goodness, Nupcake's all over that, and he is one of the few that has the stones to do that in this matchup as well, but I can't even tell you what kind of leveled intellect Basics was on in that corner. That was just incredible, and you know what, going out in style is Nupcake's, but once that wall was up, there was no getting to Adam without dying. What a game two. Back and forth like I talked about in game number one. Here we are all up, tied 1-1. Basics, he looks so strong for someone who has admittedly said that the transition to offline has not been easy for him. It looks pretty dang easy right now.
I mean, look, the one way to get over a problem is to admit that the problem exists, and that's how you conquer your fears. That's how you conquer the obstacles that are presented to you, and that is definitely a real thing that happens to a lot of players, and the only way to get around it is experience, experience, and experience.
Oh my!
Instant jump one!
And he caught him with the bat full screen.
Can I say, look at that knee?
Look at that knee!
Back 2-3, putting Basics to the corner here, and he's got 3 mechanical bats, and he just has the gall to just slam down on the overhead, but Nupcake's trying to get as much meterless damage as possible. What a conversion.
If this is your first time watching Nupcake's, he is known for that instant jump one with Batman, and it is shocking how much it works.
If you got the right read, it's gonna work.
Because I know, I think I've seen every other Batman, this is including yourself. I've never seen that really from any other Batman. He's just his own on that.
It's definitely his signature move. Oh, looking for the jump there. Hold these plus frames, but for some reason didn't block the overhead in that second hit of the back 2-3.
I would say instant jump one and back one slide.
No, he loves
back one slide, even when it doesn't have a mechanical bat to back it up, and if it's not for the first bar, like he'll just do it.
Well, because a lot of players they don't want to block the overhead, so a lot of players like to backdash the gap and just chase it up down. Here is Nupcake's.
And Nupcake is also known for being a little bit more crazy with some of his decisions like that, where he just
You don't look so big
slides.
to me.
I mean, if you ask him, he says it was a read. It was a read. I knew he was going to do it. That's only if it works.
Yeah, 100% if it works. But if it doesn't work, input air.
Input air, always input air. Like that up batter. Did you see that up grapple earlier today?
That worked. Yeah. No,
anti-air.
Read.
Jumping right in perfectly, just like a projectile. Just timing it and understanding when your opponent's acceptable to a punish.
Oh, didn't miss the hit stun into the mechanical bat, and that's going to take away the mix-up there. Basics, look for the anti. If Nupcake's down 2 would have worked right there, I'd have been a little bit disgusted. But Basics is going to put himself in the corner, looking good for Nupcakes, and teleports have not worked. If you're looking at Basics, teleport might have been taken away out of the game, but that was such an early restart, and we've been seeing that. Unfortunately, from some of the veteran Slayer, hitting a couple of early rematches.
I want to say, I was about to say, can we talk about how going instantly to restart is definitely an offline thing? And it looks like Basics is already transitioning to an offline player.
Oh yeah, beautifully.
Going to the offline tech, immediately resetting when you know.
Start rematch.
Oh yeah.
Never happened. Oh, Nupcakes.
Very good block there by Basic. But again, doing a lot of backdashing in those, very questionable spots where he doesn't want to deal with a frame disadvantage.
Ooh, Interactable getting stuffed with an excellent backdash by Nupcakes. He's going to get the confirmation into the trait, and we're going coast to coast, corner to corner, and walking into some hits done there, barely getting out of that up battering that almost looked like a read of a lifetime.
I want to say he saw the battering and said, oh crap, I got to grab this Interactable and not get hit by it. Pounding down on the ground. And Nupcake's being so patient with the mechanical bat, and what a well-timed teleport.
Entering the matrix on that mechanical bat. And look for the down 2. Knockdown's gonna be there, but what a push by Nupcake's, perfectly spaced. Knew that there was gonna be that space off of that knockdown, and he did what he thought was his most forward-hitting launcher, which was up battering. So smart by Nupcakes.
Speaking of smart, meter burn forward 3ing right through the Interactable at the perfect time. Not too early, but just in time after the armor is gone from meter burning the Interactable.
Nupcakes is now 1 health bar away. Basics does have a full stick of butter coming off a corner of it for that potential launcher, but not working. He's going to teleport out of the corner. Luckily, Nupcakes wasn't scouting it this time around. He's able to actually move with it rather than getting punished, which we've seen so many times over and over again. Push blocking the plus frames and the mechanical bat out of here.
Yeah, get that trade out of here. It does register as a hit, so it does go away for Batman.
Ooh, teleport's working now for Basics. It's coming off that resource. It's coming off all of his resources.
That's 2 bars just like that.
To get that first health bar, though, absolutely worth it.
I mean, we've all seen what that health bar could do. A little bit of buffering there from Nubcakes' full screen as he's trying to feel out the neutral. Getting right under, and what a delay for the conversion.
Oh, Basics puts himself in the corner at the end. He had to teleport out, and Nubcakes not with the punish.
That's a string. People love backdashing it.
He was probably looking for the medium version of the teleport, and you know, Basics might be just trying things a little bit differently. Nubcakes getting thrown around because these teleports are working all of a sudden. Or before, whoa, put out a back 3. Getting punished there, Nubcakes all of a sudden. Basics with the healthy corner position. Trying to chase him down as Nubcakes. That's kind of scary going at an Atom like that, where you could be walking into a down 4, you could be walking into a stomp, but there's some plus frames there as well. And now Basics is in the driver's seat to try to send us to our first game 5 of this top 8.
Meterbird gunshot, gonna do the unclashable, but he canceled it. I don't know why.
Oh, he's keeping this unclassable as well. One more, and we're gonna go to our first game 5 of this top 8 on the winner's side.
That shows experience now. Nubcakes, along with a lot of people, along with myself, thought, okay, here it is. He's going to go for the guaranteed unclashable damage, but instead canceled the second hit, dashed up, and hit him right on the toes as a low. I didn't see it coming. Nubcakes didn't see it coming. And Basics tying it up here 2-2. He's in this.
Who sees a microscopic mix-up incoming anyway?
It's not fair.
It really
It's not
isn't.
fair.
He's an Atom coming at you with a 50-50. It's hard to block. Let's just be serious here. We got ourselves our game 5. Let's go.
Basics getting the first hit. Nubcakes got to do a little bit of catch-up work. Hopefully those mechanical bats are going to help, but they're not in this situation. Going to keep the combo with no mechanical back spent. Instead, he's going to hold on to him, look for his opening. Oh, doesn't catch the backdash.
Oh, these trades are working out, but it's gonna be enough. Oh my goodness! That went into the active slide of Nubcakes, getting the punish and back down to earth with that thunderous overhead off back 1-1.
Basics going for a lot of backdashes, and I feel like Nubcakes isn't really, maintaining or making him, be scared to do it. I want to see a little bit riskier reads from Nubcakes.
And he is known for those. So, and in a game 5 situation like this, where Basics has the lead, and talking about Basics coming in, this is the pressure moment. You're in a game 5, winner side top 8 at the last chance qualifier for the Injustice Pro Series, and it looks like you actually are the more mentally prepared player. Insane.
It is insane, especially seeing that drop from Nubcakes. Just kind of a little bit of an error, an execution error. Going over to the other side, hold on. Doesn't matter if you meter burn that ray gun. If no one's home, it's gonna do you no good.
Championship caliber meter burn roll right there by Nubcakes. Working out for him, walking into a pound on the forward dash, getting punished, as we're gonna go to a final health bar apiece, game number 5 for winners finals of the last chance qualifier here.
Stomping him out here. Nubcakes just trying to get through all these projectiles, all these obstacles that he's presenting, but it doesn't matter. Trade is up, and that's all that Basics is looking for. Going for a super.
Oh my goodness!
And what a move there. Any little gap that you have in your strings, in your pressure, if your opponent has super, you better watch out for it. But I don't know if this is a little too early here, because if he goes into a clash, he's not going to be able to contest. And if he doesn't go into a clash, Nubcakes is going to keep the meter, he's going to keep the meter deficit really high.
Ooh, good push block, but still 2 bars to none. Trade's activated. He has to keep a single hitting.
Better, but not good enough.
Instead, Nubcakes probably going to go for the 25%, or is he going to hold on to the bar for the potential restand? He's coming off. Oh, he wants that 25 back.
However, I feel like that's a little bit of an overextension, because if Basics does go into a clash, which he still has activated,
there
Nubcakes,
we go.
Oh, now he's got a bar to contest with, but
Ooh.
Basics isn't far behind. That's going to be a punish. No bar.
Hits done. What's it going to be here? The mix-up, the back 1-1 working out, but no commitment by Nubcakes. Is this going to cost him everything to parry the low? And Basics with the comeback and the, dare I say, upset in this top 8. He's going to move on to winners finals. What a surprise. This is, does he know to blow up the gap in the meter burn dive kick. Does have a 6-frame down 1, which can lead into plus frames, can lead into standing plus frames. Even if he mistimes it, leads into plus frames on block. What a voice from Scarecrow as well. Here we go, guys. Winners finals. Let's make some noise. Basics versus White Boy. One of these guys is going to make it into grand finals, where they will be 1 away from becoming and Injustice 2 Pro Series Final.
I still want you to tell me who White Boy's senior character is, but I don't think you're going to.
Not whatsoever.
Not yet.
Not until he potentially picks it, but it looks like he is not going to even require it, as so far the offense is on.
Oh, stuffing that wake up perfectly. That's matchup knowledge.
Whoa.
And just trying to get something going here is basics, but to no result. I mean, he's not getting anything. He's not starting it. White Boy gave him a tiny little bit of help, but that's about it.
And White Boy in full control once the pressure was on, and okay, there's gonna be some big damage, but he drops the second stand 3 in that combo. That's gonna lose out on about 60 damage and gonna catch the air to air. What a pickup off of the drone. And before we can finish 2 sentences, Basics ties us up.
No problem. However, he did have to utilize a lot of resources, so he's a little short on meter right now. Oh,
whoa.
Catching the backdash when you're at negative, a huge tendency by so many players, so many fighting game players, is to use that backdash, use those invincibility frames to get you out of there. However, don't get too predictable because a player like White Boy is gonna sniff that right out.
Yeah, that was just a huge read right there by White Boy. Working out the Traumatize, not gonna work out either here as Basics. Gonna send that drone eventually once it's his turn. Keeps the dive kick safe, and another one. For his efforts, White Boy gonna clash.
You
And
are weak with fear. Neither is possible.
actually got the wager to go the other way because the shoulder does hit behind and it pushes Brainiac ever so close to this corner.
A little close to the corner here, but Brainiac not trying to find his way in there. Getting command grab by Scarecrow. Trying to jump in, and that dive kick takes so much priority. He's still in this. Can he get the straight hit?
Oh, the toxin's gone, but he gets it in between. The dive kick, the down one is there. Talked about it coming into this. Not a lot of people abuse that gap, and that's not something coming from the online realm that Basics might be used to, is people blowing that up. That's something that I want to see in this matchup because it is key. And I say absolute key to shutting down Brainiac, otherwise he's going to be all over you.
Oh yeah, he absolutely will be.
Oh, another one.
Catching those backdashes. White Boy says, I don't even need meter. It's free. It's no problem. I know your tendencies. I know what you want to do. He's in the corner, a very bad spot. Doesn't stuff to wake up. Maybe just not anticipating it.
That three-quarter screen, half screen hook from the sky, that jump too, so big and trying to air. We saw it before to no avail. Sometimes you just gotta hold that dive kick as far as, you know, thinking you can beat that thing out.
Oh, and look at the conversion there, thanks to the character power of Brainiac. And again, keeping his composure and just kind of letting White Boy wake up, staying in that same standing position and being able to apply his offense while still maintaining and putting up offense.
Basics has had 2 full health bar comebacks to get us started here. On the first health bar, like, White Boy's had such leads taken away by Basics. He's been really clutch in that moment that he's been down early. Whoa, what a monumental read.
What a read.
Confess your fears to a human.
1 bar from White Boy does get him 50% back as a health regain. Jumping away from the character power is White Boy, and he finds himself at the helm in the driver's seat, connecting the forward 3 from downtown.
Absolutely sensational play by both of these guys. Trying to get the pressure going by Basics, but no cancel off that stand. He just got thrown in the open and recovered in time against the Traumatize. Trying to swing another back here is White Boy trying to get aggressive here. It's very hard to get away from Scarecrow once the normals are activated. The extended down one working out for Basics here and staying out of the normal range, looking for his chance to come in. He's getting hit. The drone's gone.
The drone is gone.
Oh,
hold on, never mind. We just lied to you.
Right to your faces.
It just wasn't activated yet. If it's not on the screen, it won't go away. And again, he knows exactly when he's going for the command grab. White Boy, you're getting a little too predictable.
Oh, that drone's gonna come regardless. Back 3, Basics push, block it, gets another drone out. He's got one locked and loaded, keeps it safe. But the down one's low profile from White Boy, +6. And that should be enough. The command grab to +19. Oh my goodness!
He didn't stuff it. He didn't stuff the wake up. It's not fully invincible, and White Boy's been doing a pretty good job. And he says, you know what? That was good. That was a great decision. And he ties it up 1-1.
Oh.
Veteran or not, it doesn't matter. It's just do or die. It's right here. This one tournament for this one spot as a last chance qualifier.
I'll tell you, White Boy with these max distance 4-3s is something new. I haven't seen this out of this man yet, and it's been working. Because, you know, at that distance where you're not used to Scarecrow, you're not doing something that gets you that quick, because usually he has to whiff the first string of a first normal of a string, and then the second one's actually the farther reaching one.
Yeah.
So really good stuff that he's doing. Just mixing things up that Basics might not have seen before.
Basics getting hit by that last little part of the sickle spin.
And Whiteboy actually overextended. They usually cancel after 2 swings to keep it safe.
I don't know if that was a punish there, or maybe just Basics trying to get out of the way of that long-range normals, of those long-range normals from Scarecrow. And Whiteboy looking great.
Ready to submit? Nightmare's not over.
Basics is trying to keep himself with a full health bar and get this off of Whiteboy to keep himself even. That's why you do the early wager, because you have the confidence to take him off the rest of that health bar and keep things going in, and that's going to be a conversion. Basics picking it up with what can be a super ambiguous jump too. He forms a cocoon of pinnacles when he's coming down, hits everywhere. Oh, hello, traumatized. Big damage from Whiteboy here.
Giving him a nice stretch and pushing him closer, not meter burning, instead just staggering it here, holding onto those resources and making sure he's gonna get punished for that air escape. But hold on, don't count Basics out just yet. He may have no resources, never mind, but he's got a dive kick that's just gonna get stuffed out of the sky.
Oh my goodness. So the only thing that's gonna beat it is if there's something above the kick itself. A weakness is that as long as you're above it, and he's got him twice with that instant jump too, because it hits really high. You know, Scarecrow throws it about height level, or sorry, head level. And it's caught him twice now out of that dive kick when he's done an instant and something's active and above that kick of Brainiac.
Yeah, it's one of those normals that are just perfect for air-to-air exchanges. And hold on, speaking of air normals.
So Brainiac has almost the same thing, just not as far with that instant jump 1.
Poking him there with the down 1 into the shoulder charge here, hitting him with the overhead as Whiteboy's trying to advance, trying to get in his face. And look at the conversions here, the hard knockdowns into the character powers, and he's just waiting. He says, you know what, I'm not gonna get aggressive.
Oh my goodness, this is a 12th level Brainiac player right now, knowing his drones perfectly, getting the conversions. And you know what's great about those conversions? Is that it's hit or block. It's kind of an OS. The drone's gonna come in and keep your dive kick safe, or it's gonna launch.
Or it's gonna launch and lead into a nice, juicy combo.
And launch with a meterless dive kick, mind you.
Exactly. So, you know, it's all about specific timing and not keeping it unclashable, but instead kind of just teasing Whiteboy and kind of saying, go ahead, clash. I got all the room in the world.
And beating out the armor. Wow, Basics just turned this around. Playing so smart. Pressure is on for Whiteboy to mount a sensational comeback if he wants to take this now. But here we are. We're going to go to a game number 5. Winners finals. Last chance qualifier.
And Whiteboy going to the character select screen. Not sure if he's going to be hovering over a different character. No, sticking it out with Scarecrow. Wants to change the scenery. And in this game, in Injustice, all the stages matter. Some corners have interactables that you can escape with. Some corners are real, true fighting game corners.
Oh my goodness, how many times is he gonna burn the down 1 command throw with instant dive kick? That is just incredible. But Basics getting behind the meter burn attempt by Whiteboy and over the wake up. Okay, wait a minute. Basics is in a driver's seat right now.
He's running away with this. He's running away with this. Whiteboy, you gotta control it. Right, boy, you gotta control the momentum. You gotta control this train. You gotta get it back on the tracks, or Basics is gonna run away with it.
Max distance extended down 1 anti-air. Basics is playing.
Oh, hold on, Whiteboy, ready to go at it. Meeting meter burn back 3 with meter burn back 3. And here we go. Oh, he thought he was gonna go for a back dash, but instead Basics kept his composure, said, I'm not gonna get predictable. Stuffing out the meter burn back 3, you only get 1 hit of armor.
Ooh, beating out the wake up. And that's Whiteboy who's trying to mount a huge comeback on the first bar, but tries it down 1 in between the meter burn and the dive kick, getting launched for his efforts.
Oh, stopping that projectile, but hold on. Using 2 bars to air escape. Whiteboy didn't want to come off the clash. Not sure why. It should have been just a little bit of a breather, but instead wants to keep the momentum fast.
Oh no, went for an instant air dive kick. That is such an input error right there where you're a little too quick on the trigger.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication or a little misexecution.
Oh, what a hold on that forward three. The mind game Whiteboy's playing. And that's an unblockable statue of Atlantis. And now Basics is 1 hit away. And he's done it! Basics, the underdog.
He did
the
it.
online warrior coming in here making a statement. 1 away, Arma. 1.
Just 1 game away. He's finding his way.
Let's go.
I could take you on a fantastic voyage.
Tempting, but no.
No, I hate this cowl.
Some people do not like small talk.
Begin.
It begins.
Small talk, you really said that? Hey,
I get it. I get it.
and as you can see, Basics on the winner side there. That's what the W next to his name indicates. Nubcake's got to win 2 consecutive sets here, and he's off to a pretty good start. Has the pressure going, but doesn't find the hit. Backdashing out of the second option here, and that one hurt.
Taking a rifle out of there by Basics. The position has reversed like 10 times already this matchup. Both these guys trying to establish a corner game. And Nubcakes, have you noticed in game 1 of all of his matches in top 8, in game 1, he will throw that full screen grapple. It's always been game 1 for some reason. It's an early test, yeah.
The Hail Mary reads. I think it's more about instilling that fear into your opponent that, you know, he might do that. Maybe I should sit still. Maybe I should wait. So I feel like he usually strays away from that by hold on, getting hit over and over again from Microtown here.
Speaking of Microtown, he went there on that sweep. Wasn't even hittable from the dive kick. Hello, welcome to Grand Finals.
Checking those batarangs, getting right over Adam. Every attempt to try to do something, he looks for that instant E, the instant jump one.
Big damage, and there's no risk from Nubcakes, but there is no risk to what he just did, really, because he had a, 1% left on the build score. Because
if we've seen what that 1% can do.
Because, if you look at it from Nubcakes' perspective, on him, you get everything.
You get to stay in the game. You can take that little pixel farther, but...
Yep, and the side switch as well. But Basics here is going to hold on to this first bar, and this is where Nubcakes is going to lead.
You just might measure up.
I think I'll pass this hero test.
All right, Nubcake's getting a little bit of breathing room, resetting the position, resetting the neutral, and again, just taking his time, looking for the opening. Nubcake's in a bad position. He's got to create it. He's got to get aggressive and play outside of his normal comfort zone.
Ooh, beautiful block on the jump over. The jump 3 from Adam, very, I don't even think it's underrated. It's so accurate. It's so big, is that jump 3 from Adam. And look at the teleport working out early from Basics this time around. They were not working out early when they met. On the winner's side, it's just damage over time. He's chipping him away, straight hits at a time, and he still has to do so much work to get Basics off of his first health bar here.
I thought going into this match that Basics was going to be a little bit more nervous than he was before, but I feel like he's controlling it completely. This man is on point, and he's ready to play. He's ready to qualify.
Push block, and there's doing this chemical for a second time. Now a third time you're sitting in this bad boy, putting down another, catching him with the low Basics. Again, there hasn't been many combos. He's just been straight hitting him on the second health bar. Trade's activated. That's going to be it. Basics up 1-0. He is 2 games away right now. You can feel it.
He wants this. He wants this more than anything. He wants the chance to compete with the best in November at the Injustice 2 Grand Finals. And Nubcakes taking a little bit of a breather.
The winner of this goes to face Tweety. And I believe Basic and Tweety have met quite a few times online. So what an interesting story that would be. But I know Tweety's sitting at home right now saying, I don't think that he wants Nubcakes right now. I think he actually might be rooting for Basics right here. Batman has a really good history against that man. And the Nubcakes, one of the best with that character. So that would be an interesting matchup. But right now, it is all Basics in the driver's seat, 2 games away. A little bit of a convincing win, too, which is different from the winner's side, where all those matches were so close. They were epics. It's Basics looking like the veteran here. It's got me a little shook.
I'm shook, too. I mean, if this is the kid feeling this comfortable, this confident, this early in his career.
On this stage?
Yeah. There's no limit to how great he can be in the future.
Oh, there it is.
Savage slide. You gotta do it against these Adam players. You gotta keep these Adam players in check.
Gotta keep them honest. And that's exactly what Nubcakes is doing. But Basics looking unfazed because, he's already back to work here in the neutral. Jumped into a 4-3 that hit absolutely everywhere. And was that a read?
I don't know if that was a read, but Nubcakes got the hit, continues the combo, and what a block there by Basics, knowing what side Nubcakes was on.
That might cover both wake-up options. When you think about it, I don't know if that's the range to cover the full back forward too, but who knows?
That's probably the mindset that Nubcakes back to. It's a up batarang, meter burning it, not enough for the kill.
And Basics decides to hold on to a magic pixel coming off 2 bars, and it doesn't pay off.
Doesn't pay off. A huge waste if you're looking at it from Basics' perspective. But Nubcakes is feeling good. He's got his opponent a little nervous, and he's got a nice little life lead to work with.
That's right. That back 2 up battering changed everything for Nubcakes, finally giving me some momentum, something to work with here in Grand Finals. His back is to the corner here, though. Can Basics even us up? There's a slide and the low profile so smart. How he does that so many times where he'll get a slide punished and he's like, do it again. I dare you.
I dare you.
And it works. Ooh, good stare down right there.
That was respect from each player, understanding the
Better,
options.
but not good enough.
I've got more than this belt to fight with.
I mean, if he can shrink anything down, he's got to have an infinite amount of things in that belt.
Oh no.
You don't look so big to me.
So far, I've held back.
Both players,
0 bars apiece.
nothing. They want their resources. They want those meter burn gunshots, the meter burn grapple for the restand situations, like this one right here.
Caught his second backdash in a row with that full screen, the Hail Mary grapple. Big drop by Nupcakes at the end of that, looking for something. The slide, gonna go punished. In the corner we go. What's gonna be for breakfast here is the meaty forward 3. No, use the pressure circle. I think that's only +1. That's a little tricky little block string right there that he just tried.
It is, and Adam's got a pretty good down one to always check you with. And Nupcakes keeping him on the ground, doesn't want to give him the option to go for an air escape.
You know,
Backing off.
once again, didn't get the point. Oh my goodness, air escape not gonna work. The back 2-3 not hitting. Here comes the trade, and he has a super.
Super territory here. What's gonna happen?
Oh no, he's not gonna catch a backdash, and here we go. Basics. Is he gonna go up 2-0 here? Is Nupcakes gonna get the defensive trades?
He is. He absolutely is. Not gonna be enough.
Oh my
though.
goodness. 2-0 for Basics. He's 1 away. To finish off with a super, you know he's feeling it right now.
Absolutely is. Basics trying to not give him any amount of control. Nothing. Wants Nupcakes to walk away with nothing. Doesn't even want to give him a game. He says, that's it. We're not going to a second set. We're not even going to a fourth game. I want this to be a swift 3-0.
Right now, says Basics. He's 1 game away to go to Chicago to compete for $100,000 on the line there.
Hey man, that's life-changing money.
To go from playing in your house,
Begin.
in tournaments, just getting a feel for it, and then traveling offline, and this is where the hard work pays off. Guys, if you're watching, this could be you.
Could be. Basics did not think he was going to find himself here. If you asked him a year ago, maybe even 6 months ago, do you think you will make it into the IPS Grand Finals? He would probably say no. You just don't know until you go out there and try.
And Nupcakes, this is the start that he had in the last game, though, and he let it slip. Can he hold on to it? Or are the nerves there for Nupcakes, or is he going to be able to hold on? Ooh, that was
Don't waste
that's put it at the perfect frame. And
Grapple from downtown doing so much for him, using the Brainiac background bounce, but a little miscalculation on the timing.
and Basics pounce on the mistake of Nupcakes. He's got so much health to go through. And with a character that doesn't do a lot of damage.
Oh, absolutely.
That's 2 for 2, by the way, punishing that string with back 2-up battering.
That is perfect. Again, this guy's a lab monster. Nupcakes is Basics going to try to make this comeback, or is he just going to consider this a wash, consider this a mulligan, and say, you know what, I got 2 more games to fight in this set. Never mind, he's fighting hard. He's got the super ready to go. Is he going to use it, or is he going to hold on to 4 individual bars?
I mean, I would definitely respect the super right now just to get in the Nupcake's head and maybe get a little laugh here at the Grand Finals.
Yeah, chuckle, take the pressure off yourself. Well, no, never mind, use the bars.
Yeah, he's here fighting.
And I think Nupcakes is okay with this trade because he knows how much meter means to him in this situation.
Yeah, and that's a moral victory just to get that first health bar here by Basics, who went down so much. Just maybe looking for something to carry in the next game. And Nupcakes here gonna get on the board finally. Nope, still fighting his Basics, but the EX battering having the big enough hitbox to hit this man at a microscopic level. And Nupcakes may be coming to life here.
Now, no reset here no character select breather by Basics. Now, that might be a rookie mistake. A lot of players don't like killing the momentum, but sometimes when they get destroyed in a game, they want to take the breather. They want to reset the situation and reset their mindset. And Nupcakes running with this.
Oh no, big drop, and now it's Basics who's still gonna hang on to this microscopic health lead. I had to do one at least, Armo. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, you're good. Hit him right there as he taps into Microtown, taps into that character power. Oh, that was an input error. A little scary there, possibly looking for a down one or possibly looking for a down back one.
Oh my goodness, basics. I mean, Nupcakes was so far away that the plus frames were shaved when he did that forward dash and into the launcher of basics, not afraid to swing right there. The bat going behind Batman there, playing footsies for him, having the reactions for him.
This is Batman technology. You can be down to a little microscopic pixel, but the mechanical bat is still going to know which
Better,
way you
but
are.
Not good enough.
I think I'll pass this hero test.
Basics is in great form to close this out. 25 back for Nupcakes. Doesn't have the resources to really do the damage outside of a clean open up with like a 2-2-3 or something. That's a raw launcher from Batman. Whoa, what a huge Herculean read that attempt by Nupcakes when he hits the jump one. The knee not paying off for once. Nupcakes just sitting back being patient here in this position.
Yeah, man, he's just trying to keep his composure and basic, looking like he's about to qualify here. Nupcakes needs to do something, and that's step one, the parry. Can he make this comeback happen?
There's the throw, gonna be close to the first health bar, 16.98 as the mechanical bat, and jumping over it is Basics the meter! Is this gonna be enough damage to the air escape by Nupcakes, and he's gonna close it out? Basics is your champion! He's going to Chicago!
Going to Chicago, the last qualifier here, the very last spot. He's gonna be competing with the best in Injustice for so much money.
Congratulations, Basics, putting in so much work over this past year, transitioning from offline to online, and the metamorphosis is complete. You guys just saw this man before our eyes. He's gonna be in Chicago competing with the best on this planet.
And just like that, you know, a year